I am the disabled guy with the disabled life. This podcast is going to be about disabled issues and other things that interest me and others from the disabled community. I did this so that people understand what we go through in life and what we do, because a lot of what we do, it is interesting. I'm also going to talk a little bit about ADA and things of that nature. It's something that's very important to me and something that I learned a lot about when I did an episode. I'm going to talk more about it. Okay. This podcast it's going to come out at 10 p.m. Saturday and Wednesday. So that's when that's when I think most people listen. Most people listen at night or have the episodes there for during the for the daytime. So let me stop this. Stop. I'm going to talk to you today about an incident I had with Miami-Dade STS, or Miami-Dade Paratransit. If you don't know what that is, that's a bus system for the disabled. Okay. The difference between a regular bus and that is that we have to make a reservation. Tell them where we're going, what time we want to be there, or what time we want to be picked up. But in my case, it was what time I want to be there. So I call and I try to make a reservation. I speak Spanish, but when it comes to addresses and things of that nature, I'm not comfortable speaking in Spanish. So I talk to this agent, and she doesn't understand good English. She got all confused. I was trying to give her instructions of where to pick me up, where to drop me off, and at the doctor's office. And you know what? Nobody. She was not able to understand me. She had to transfer me to another agent, which they did that. They finally got done correctly. But my thing is, why do they put people on the phones that don't speak good English when in America it's English first, and second of all, if I push for English, what I expect somebody that speaks well English, because I'm not comfortable with that, because they can send you they can make a mistake like they did me and put me in the wrong place, and definitely the wrong place. It is not appropriate that they have to. To me, it's not appropriate that they do that, because what happens if you don't hear? What happens if it's a person that has autism, they're nonverbal and cannot communicate them? Hey, this is not the right address. It's happened to me before, to where I almost got dropped off at a house that had nobody in it, because it was a Southwest location. I had to tell the driver, no, I don't belong here. And he went away. We went away, and we got me to where I was supposed to go. But my thing is, make sure people, that's very important. That's rider safety. That's rider safety. I don't feel comfortable with that. That's why I don't feel comfortable speaking Spanish to a representative with an address. And it's my right. If I want to, it's my right. It's my right to talk English if I need to, if I feel more comfortable talking English in this language, in this way. It's something that as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you this one. I can talk Spanish, but I feel more comfortable having a conversation in English, because English is my first language. I know Spanish because mom and dad are from Cuba and respectively Costa Rica, but English is my first language. I don't think I could do the podcast if I was having to talk Spanish. Because, it's because let me tell you, it was scary when they gave me the it was scary because what about if I would have not caught it and the address was wrong, and the address my mom talked to me, we caught the address being wrong. So it's important to me, it's important that they talk. And then on top of this, when I called to file the complaint, the answer is, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't find the recording. The recording was not found." And I'm like, again? If I have a podcast recorder that I'm recording into right now, shouldn't a company that makes all that money contracting out from the county, and they don't have a secondary backup to record something? This is absurd. I don't know. This is really absurd. And this is something I don't appreciate. With that, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to my episodes. My episodes will come out Monday and Wednesday. You can listen to me on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and many others, including iHeartRadio. The reason I've done this podcast is to give people a voice, because I think that the disabled community is missing a voice. But I am in a unique position of being able to afford minimal equipment to do this. I'm going to give you my email address. My email, if you want to contact me, is ke4key@gmail.com. And I will also, you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, at The Disabled Guy, and a few other places where I put my episodes out on Facebook too. With that, thank you for listening.